Hey, what's up everyone? I'm Colby from Sanitarium Productions. We're back again with another action figure review. Today's episode's a little bit different, and we're not actually reviewing an actual action figure. Instead, we're taking a look at an accessory pack. This is the Vitruvian H.A.C.K.S mini kits, customizer accessory. So basically this is a blind bag of random, well, I'm assuming semi-random, whatever. It's random to me anyways. Accessories for 3 3/4 inch action figures. So, G.I. Joe line, the Boss Fight Studios, who makes Vitruvian H.A.C.K.S, has their own line of 3 3/4 inch figures, which this is really made for, but again, it works well with 3 3/4 inch like G.I. Joe, Star Wars, etc., etc., etc. So let's just take a look at this thing. So it comes in this little bitty blind bag pack. Some nice artwork on the front. We've got the Vitruvian H.A.C.K.S little logo there. Some randomized stuff here. So these are some of the things that might or might not be inside the actual package. So we've got like aliens and robot things and pharaoh mummy things and just crazy stuff. So yeah, flipping it over on the back, we have just the SKU, and that's pretty much it. But this is from Boss Fight Studio. Go check them out, bossfightshop.com. This particular pack I think runs about $5. So yeah, let's go ahead and tear this thing open and see what we get. The concept of these things is really cool because I like blind packs for whatever reason. But let's dump this thing out and see what we got. There's no telling what it's going to be. Alright, so that's everything that's in the pack here. So it looks like we got a moose head or something, and a mouse head, and some barbarian clothing-y things, and some crazy hands, and more pegs, and some cheese. So, yeah, I didn't expect these to be white, so I'm probably going to dial down our lights here at the front and see what we can do with that. But we do have an insert here that kind of shows us what options we have. And again, these are all kind of randomized, so you don't get to really pick which ones you get. You get them randomly, which is kind of what blind bags are for. So let's take a look at the back side first here. So some really cool looking stuff here. We got some of the alternate heads up here. Yeah, very cool. So I did pick up a couple of these, the blank figures, which these are supposed to go with, and we'll see what those look like. But they do come in basically a number of colors. It looks like they have red, black, and white for all of these. Then you've got the Cthulhu kind of set, a robot set, a crustacean set, and we've got rodent set, and boxer set, and Anubis. And it looks like the one we got was the rodents white. So that's kind of what we got here. So that's very cool. Let's take a look here. So we do get a figure stand here in white. And again, I apologize that some of the details are kind of just non-existent here. Maybe I can dial this light down a little bit. It doesn't really help, does it? Anyways, it's the standard Boss Fight Studio stand, except in white. Then we have a couple of these. It looks like we have, I guess these are fur, like shoulder pads. Let me actually, here we go. So we've got our blank male figure from Vitruvian H.A.C.K.S here. So the idea is that we would pop the head off like so. Then you take this thing and stick it over the top of the head. and then you would take one of these rodent heads with the extra little ball joint thing here, which I guess we'll have to punch out. There's 2 of these in here, so I guess technically there's a female one and a male one for all of this. So you can use this for the male figure or the female figure. So let me poke one of these stupid things out. I got a cutter here, so I'm going to cut these. There we go. I guess that can stay in that set. So we have a big ball and a little ball. The big ball goes on the rodent head, and the little ball, I guess, goes on the figure. So let's try to poke that in there first, and then poke this rodent head on here. That's a little odd. But yeah, there we go. So there's the rodent head. It's a little loose. I can probably press it in a little bit better to get it to be not quite so wobbly, but you get the idea. There's a little mousy guy now. It's got a lot of detail in here, and again, I do apologize. I was not expecting this to be white, so our colors are going to be off a little bit. Let me see if this will work. That kind of works. Does that work? That's about as dim as I can get it here, but you can see some of the detail here is really awesome for a little 3 3/4 inch figure. There's this little peg on the back here that you can actually get it to peg into the backpack hole on the figure. And you got a little mouse, squirrel head, whatever you want to call it, but cool detail. You also get a block of cheese. You get 2 hands, little rodent hands, which are also cool. Let's pull them out as well. So pull the hands off, stick these little rodent hands in here. They're a little tight, but there you go. And then you got a monster rodent guy. So that is actually pretty cool. The other one is like more of a muskrat head, I guess. Large rat, maybe. But still pretty cool. So concept level, this is a pretty crazy thing here, but I am really impressed by it. It looks really cool and actually does a pretty good job here for what it is. So yeah, I mean, it's not going to be for everybody, that's for sure, but I'm really digging it here. Turn my lights back on here and you'll see that this doesn't work well with white. But yeah, so it's a cool concept, a very cool little accessory pack. I was kind of hoping for the Cthulhu one, but I got the rodent one instead. So that's kind of what you get with blind bag mini kits. So, but still a very cool little kit here, and a very interesting idea anyway. So I'm actually anxious to see what other kinds of accessory kits that Boss Fights puts out for the Vitruvian H.A.C.K.S later on. But yeah, it's a cool little kit here, so yeah, go check them out. That's all the time we've got for today, so thanks for watching. If you haven't already, feel free to subscribe to the channel. More importantly, drop some comments down below. Let us know what you think of these mini customizer kits. If you've gotten some of these, which ones have you got? yeah, just let me know what you think about these things. I'm really digging this concept anyway. So, yeah, if there's anything you'd like to see in future episodes, let me know that in the comment section down below as well. And until next time.